fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And they'll down this punt just inside the 40-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Johnson wants to throw it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see...
It's a seam wide open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a fifth. Fires to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Hard running there. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Moore.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
For the offense.
Gonna run it. It's Hill. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Moore to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick it off.
He's in open space downfield.
The returner brings it out to the 44. And the Oregon offense will take over.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn over. That's a Cardinals son. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads. Trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute.
The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Moore will throw. Got the back over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Ducks in the hurry-up. They just keep firing. He's got the back in the middle. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
How many 1st downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more.
Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Oregon State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Touchdown, Ducks! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Snap in the shotgun. He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Beavers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Moore to the air. Using the quick game. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics around midfield, 4-down territory. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Ducks have this offense rolling. The give to the back. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Tripped up for the tackle.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
And the Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right? Touchdown, Oregon! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll return it from around the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Rides to the back. Open space at the 25. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
Oregon 51, Oregon State 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give on the inside. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Off play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with a screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down. The Beavers line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the season.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Returner runs out of bounds.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the 4th quarter, creating that fumble and takeaway.
And the... trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he tacks on the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wilson will throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They get him for a safety. He tried with everything to scoop it up and get it out of the end zone, but they were there to stop him.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple weeks, especially the next week in practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
Set to kick this one away.
Oh, he's got a chance.
The returner is brought down at the 40.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense.
1st and 10.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Green. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Wilson to pass. Quickly complete.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Just keeps swinging it. Fires complete on the crosser. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there. And you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
The Beavers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Moore will throw. Got his man. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Offense in a bunch formation. Tight end. Motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wilson will throw. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. New set of downs after the completion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout called by the offense, clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Grabbed over the middle, it's low. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious... totals.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to continue taking shots.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks want to move quickly. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Davison. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Let's go! Let's go!
Moore to the air. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. So as they've done so many times in this instance,